What is up? Thank you for coming to my channel, Prison POV. Shout out to the joiners. Shout out to the point of view crew. And trip on this. Let me touch on it just a tiny bit. I know I'm shadow banned. There, I said it. Bro, I know, homeboy. Like, we're not going to talk about here and now. But, however, and therefore, anytime you see the word therefore, you have to stop and think to yourself, what is the word therefore? Anyways, homeboy, dude, it happens because there's a channel that I'm subscribed to, Disturbed Reality, and I never get a notification from him, never. And he covers some hardcore stuff, all the narco stuff, the gore videos, and dude, YouTube has shadow banned him, put it in him straight up a no baseline, homeboy, and I feel like they're doing the same thing to me. They're not notifying my people, bro. It's unbelievable. But we're not going to talk about it here and now. But I'm on to YouTube. But I feel like I got over because my last video I made, that little 1-minute banger. It's called This Terrifies Me, but I went inside the house and stuff. In that video, I cussed. I said the infamous F word. Like right away in the video, and it still got monetized. So take that, YouTube. Anyways, I got over. Be that as it may, we're going to push forward, bro. I know how we can get back at them. And you can overcome that shadow ban. And I'm going to talk about it in my live. We spent too much time on that. And here I wasn't even going to talk about it. See how this comes out? Dude, there's a dude who follows... Dude, there's a dude. Dude, there's a dude who follows me on Prison POV. I think the only reason he watches my videos is because he likes to argue. He wants to try to catch me slipping. He just watches and just waits for me to say something wrong. This dude's from Orange County. According to him, he's done all kinds of level 3 and level 4 time. And he loves to say, no, it's not how it was in level 3 and level 4. But let me tell you about this dude, though. He didn't even know this. For being a hardcore gangster from Orange County, trip. All dudes, not all, but I've seen a gang of Woods and a gang of Southsiders from Orange County with a little emblem, with a little thing tattooed right here on their elbow. It looks like a star, but it's not. Right there in their elbow. You know what it is? It's the pit of an orange. Orange County. They got the orange pit. This dude says it came from the Orange County newspaper. He says a star from Orange County Register. A Southsider would never tattoo a star on him. The Northern Star. Bro, when you're playing pinochle with a Sereno, with a Southsider, and they're adding up their melt and it comes to 14, they won't even say 14. Because obviously they're not going to say 14. Instead they say Strella. What is Strella? Spanish for star. So 14 and star synonymous. And so you're not going to catch a Southsider tattooing a star on their elbow and saying, yeah, it's because the newspaper. Bro, it's the pit of an orange. Ask anybody who's done time. I said this on a video and dude came at me like, nah. He's wrong there, homeboy. Look, one time I thought I was wrong. And I went and double checked. Turned out I was right. No, I'm clowning. Of course I'm wrong. But I wasn't wrong about the orange pit. So, dude, listen to how this guy comes at me. Look at how this dude came at me. So I was telling this story in a video not too long ago. I was talking about a black Southsider. And Spencer, I know you guys really hate rehashing. Dude, I hate rehash too, homeboy. A lot of times if I tell a story twice, it's by accident. I mean, after 3 years, I kind of forget what you talk about. Or sometimes I just come to So I'm not trying to rehash, but how can I tell the story without? I was saying that I was doing time with a black Southsider. He was actually in a leadership position. He's a light-skinned dude. Not that matters. He didn't have, but I'm trying to describe him physically. He didn't have no tattoos. He's a little bit older. And he had some big-ass breasts. He did have boobs, homeboy. And it didn't look like they're the type of boobs you get from taking steroids. He just had, like, some knockers, bro. And this skinhead from Sacto Skins would always clown him about it. And it was just awkward and uncomfortable. Like, it wasn't even funny the first time. And it was this, you could tell it pissed the dude off, and he was playing him too close, and it was this, homeboy, it was awkward when he would do it. And I don't even know why he kept clowning him on his boobies, homeboy. This skinhead kept clowning this black Southsider. Finally, we got these walking horse packages in. That's how you order your stuff. Back in the day, your family could send you 30 pounds of goods. Then they took that away. You can't get stuff from the streets. You have to order it from Walking Horse, or I forgot the other ones. They get these package books with order forms. And they shot us these package books, and they gave us the wrong one. Because there was stuff in there like, we can't have like robes and pillows and just all kinds of stuff we're not allowed to have, but bras. And that skinhead went and circled like all these bras and told that black Southsider, he's like, hey, we got these new package things in. You ought to go look on page, 15. There's stuff that I think you'd really like to order. I think you help it out, for working out. And then he like looked back and watched, and dude went and got the thing, and he opened it up in his bras, and he was, ah, give you one of those, homie. And dude got heated. And he was overheard saying to his homies, they're having a little junta, he's like, I'm gonna rush that freaking skinhead fool. If he ever says anything to me about my tatas again, it's on to cracking. A white boy overheard that, and to keep us from getting in a wreck, to keep that dude from getting us in a wreck, he was dealt with. I was telling the story, and this dude comes at me hardcore in the comments. Splinter! What do you mean you're programming with the black Southsider? It's not how they do it on level 3 or 4 yards. You need to be held accountable. How come no one was held accountable? He's all, and then he had the nerve to say, what's the difference between a black Southsider and a white Crip? I mean, come on, dog. Blah. I knew the difference between them before I even started doing time. I think I learned that like in 6th grade, dog. What? A white Crip is obviously a white boy who decides to run with the blacks. We can control that because that white dude is our people. And we can say, hey, dude, we don't appreciate you running with them. We're going to handle it. And in fact, the white Crip, when I was doing time, was the #1 enemy of the Peckerwood. The white Crip. They had to go. As soon as they showed up on the yard, they had to go. I heard things a little bit different now. Homie, we can control that. Because how we look at it is, what if we're in a dorm? We're in a building. There's 5 whites and 5 blacks. And there's tension. And you see a white dude coming up and you're thinking, cool, it's 6 on 5 now. And then he goes over and gets in line with them. We're like, what? No, I guess it's 6 on 5 in their favor. Because this white dude just jumped ship. And he went to the other side. Hell to the no. So, bro, that's the difference. A black Southsider, we can't control that. Can't control who when it comes to that. But let me tell you this. That a black Southsider is a Southsider. You don't treat them as a black dude. You treat them as a Southsider. That's the politics on it. Now, when you go into California prisons as a white boy, you cannot smoke after a black dude. You can't eat after a black dude. You can't sit on a black dude's bed. You can't work out with them. You can't walk laps with them. You can't play them close. You just can't give them nothing. You can't be there for them. You can't hang out. Period. Now, a black Southsider, you can do all those things. And I think he's got it twisted. And I could clear a lot of things up right here. Why is it that the Woods have these rules against the blacks? It's because the blacks have cooties. And if the white boy were to smoke after a black dude, then he would get cooties. No, we can't because they're black, because their skin color's black. And that's why skin color has nothing to do with it. And to prove it to you, let me just say this little tidbit. White boys cannot smoke or eat after norteños. But we could eat and smoke after Southsiders. Why? They're both Mexican. So if it has anything to do with skin color, then, I'm lost. Has nothing to do with skin color. Here's how it all started. The rules governing how the Woods deal with the blacks back in the 60s, bro. And trip on this, back in the 60s, racism being what it is, who do you think was in prison majority? Blacks. In the 60s, if you caught some white dude walking down a little weed in his pocket, you think the cop would take him into jail? Probably not. Probably throw the weed away. You think in the 60s, if a black dude was walking down the street with some weed in his pocket and a cop busted him, he'd let him go? No. Sent to jail. Racism, come on, hello. In the 60s was alive and kicking. So prisons had more black dudes in it. So if you're a white dude and you were unlucky enough to go to prison, and you're in a building with 6 black dudes and there's 2 white dudes, and you're working in the kitchen, and you come back with this food, and the black dude's like, what's up, boy? What's up, white boy? Let me get some of that food. Let me get some of your food, white boy. And you give it to them, you're feeding them, you're making them stronger, another group, because the Italian there is us against them. The whites against the blacks, the whites against the norteños, the paisas against norteños, the paisas against the blacks, the Southsiders against norteños, us against them is always going to be there. So you need to take care of us. You don't take care of them. You don't build the stomach and make fat and make someone healthy and feed someone you might be riding with tomorrow, do you? And in the process, you're weakening your own teammate because you're not giving him the food, you're drinking something, an ice cold Sprite. And a black dude comes walking up, let me have a drink. And a white dude comes walking up, let me have a drink, and hands to the black dude. Now the black dude is like no longer thirsty. He feels good. His thirst is quenched, and the right kicks off. We might lose because you got a dehydrated, hyperventilated white boy over here because you gave your drink to the black dude. See, that's how it works. You take care of self. It's not that they're their skin color, and so we don't like them because it's because we potentially have to ride with them tomorrow. Let's take care of us. That's them over there. But when you have a black Southsider, they're a Southsider. Who cares about their color? It's not even about the color. It really has nothing to do with that. I'm not trying to say some Woods going to prison are not racist. I'm sure some are. But hey, some blacks are racist, some Southsiders, everyone's racist. In every group there's some racist people. But that's not how it started. The big homies did not make those rules back in the day, like don't smoke after the blacks, eat after them. Gross. because they're black. Had nothing to do with that. Had to do with, hey man, if you're going to feed somebody, feed a white boy. If you got an extra to give it to a white boy. And if that black dude comes up and says, give me some of that sandwich, you say no. Bro, it's against our rules, so boy, don't eat after you guys. If you want to handle it, we can handle it. You don't give it to somebody else, bro. Black Southsiders. They're Southsiders. Now, I was doing my first term. There was this black Southsider named Raffle. None of us Woods liked him. He was a black Southsider. He was from up north. He was an upstate Southsider. They call it upstate Southsider, right? Came from up north. And bro, he tried too hard. I think he just really was trying too hard. He was loud. He'd always be like, Southside this, Southside that. He was in your face. He was like aggressive. He did horseplay. No one liked him. When we were all back to like smoking cigarettes, because there were still cigarettes in, you couldn't smoke in the building, but we would. After when yard shuts down and they're locking the building down, we'd be back there in the bathroom smoking. And white boys and Southsiders be smoking. And that rascal dude come walking up, lots would leave. Not because he was black, just because no one liked him. And the Southsiders ended up jamming us up. One day. Said, hey, I don't know if you guys know the politics. We don't know, if you're tripping on Duke, he's black. He's a Southside. He rolls with us. And we said, no, it had nothing to do with him being black. At least, no, as far as I'm concerned, don't like the dude at all. He's trying too hard. And I feel like some people, you feel like they hang around them, they're going to end up saying something, forcing your hand. Because there's things in there that people do, you just fight automatically. And this guy he rode the edge, homeboy. I felt like he was going to say something disrespectful that he can't take back. And just force me, lock myself into a fight I really don't want to get into. And just avoid those kind of people. Homeboy, bro, no. So, that's what's up with that. And I've done gang of time with black Southsiders. You know, a gang has a lot of them in there. It's 18th Street. Has a grip of them. And I've seen a lot of them. I was talking to the homeboy the other day, a Southside from Bakersfield. He said, yeah, there's some in our gang. Seen a lot of them. Met a lot of them. A lot of white Southsiders, too. Way more white Southsiders than black. But, bro, they're there. You treat them as homies. You don't treat them as blacks. If you did treat them as blacks, would it be an issue? I'm not sure. They might feel offended and disrespected. Might want to make an issue out of it. I don't know. I've never had that arise because there's never been anybody like this dude in the comment section that thinks you need to look at a black Southsider like he's a black and not smoke after him, not drink after him, and not talk to him and try to rush those who do. Dude, you're cray-cray, homie. Straight up tripping. And let me tell you one more thing, because this dude always had to say level 3 and level 4. It's not level 3 and level 4. It's level 4. California prisons, you got 1 and 2 are pretty similar. 1 and 2. Then you got 3, level 3, because now you're in the cells. But level 3 and level 4 is not the same. Level 4 is way more hardcore. 9 times out of 10, if you hear that there's someone got ended in a prison, it's going to be on a level 4 yard. I know a couple days someone got at Mule Creek, which I don't know, I'm assuming that's a level 3. Probably where it happened at, it happens. But bro, level 4 is up here. Level 3 is right here. Level 1, 2 is down here. And they all have the same politics. You can't say, oh, that one flying level 3 or 4. Well, actually, level 4 is a little bit tougher. Their politics are a little bit tougher. That's how the gang members are. The shoot, kick out, the lifers, high points. How do you get high points? Violence. Homie, so that's where it goes down. You can't say level 3 and 4. They're not the same. I've never been to level 4. I've done a lot of time on level 3. I've had 2 prisons numbers, a P number and an F number. My P number, I did all level 1 and 2 time. And my F number, I was in level 3. Now let me talk to you about another dude from the Point of View crew that's been tripping on me. And been talking that smack. And he started off as a cool dude. And you guys tell me. I could take it. You tell me if I'm in the wrong. Some of you probably will think I am. I don't think I'm in the wrong for this. So, I'm doing a raffle. It probably has been 2 months ago. I think it was the raffle when I'm to go get the car. The middle of October. So, this dude hits me up and says, dude, I want to kick you in and help out for you to go get your car. I don't want to enter the raffle though. I had a little Splinter. A little Splinter doll used to sit right here. Give me the split for the Ninja Turtles. The rat. Splinter's a rat. My name's Splinter. A lot of people talk shit. It is what it is. Homeboy, the name Splinter was given to me and there was no buck in it. You can't really buck nicknames. Someone calls you Splinter and everyone knows you as that, and then you go into county jail and you say, my name's Kris. And hey, Splinter. Dude, things stick. It stuck on me. I did not used to like the name. I love it now. Homeboy Splinter, because trip on this, I'm slim and trim like a bicycle rim. They would joke around. I was 18. They'd say I wasn't big enough to be a wood. I'm just a Splinter. Hey, the Raffle Ninja Turtle stole his name from me. I didn't steal my name from him. Nevertheless, I had a little Ninja Turtle rat toy figurine. The dude said, hey, I will give you some money to sign that and send it to me. And I said, okay. And he cashed out me 20. Then later he cashed out me 10, $30. Well, things get crazy around here, as you may well know. And I'm going to do a video. I want to interview my cousin. Would that be lit? Dude, this house is nuts. Me and my cousin have some of the weirdest chemistry. We're always fighting. It's on a cracking, bro. She always comes here and gobbles up my stuff. I went through a phase, right? Took all my little cool little collectibles and all my things. I sent them up north to Jen. Like, hold this stuff for me. Like the Zippo, brand new Zippo that I sent to Schizo Silva for winning that raffle. And some other little cool things I had in the Splinter went with it. So Jen had it on her little nightstand. It reminded her of me. Oh, isn't that cute? And one of her family members, a youngster, came over and saw it. There was a toy and started playing with it. Not a big deal. When the youngster left, put the toy back where it was. Didn't realize someone to sign it sent out to him had a broken ear. The kid broke the ear. Didn't even realize at the time. Now, I could have sent to him a broken ear, but I got at him on email. I said, hey, bro, the ear's broke. I'm going to order you another one. I'm going to order you a better one. I don't want to send you this one that has a broken ear. If he had said, no, give me the broken ear, I'd be like, okay. But he's like, cool. I've been in total contact with this dude. Look for one. They're not always easy to find. Couldn't really find one at first. Finally ordered one. Homeboy, I'll post a receipt to my Instagram. You know how much it cost? $40. So I'm at a loss for 10. I don't care. He's been on pause for a minute. I really didn't think it was tripping. I didn't make it a high priority with all this going on, my car and this stuff moving, my job and the channel. I honestly, I apologize. I didn't make it like high priority. But I was getting to it. No. I'll order one. So it'll be here any day. And instead of him getting at me on email, being like, Splinter, what's up, dog? What's up with my figurine? I'd be like, bro, I apologize. I ordered it. Here, what's your number? I'll send you a text showing you the receipt. I apologize. I lied a little tiny bit. Instead of doing that, getting at me, since we have been talking, he goes to the comment section. I'm going to run this next raffle. Good luck on the raffle, which, by the way, all three winners, Zane, Michael, I always call him Collins. Why'd I call you Collins, homeboy? Jacob. All three winners paid in full, homeboy. They got theirs. They got their cash they were promised, but they still got some art coming. I got to send it in the mail and get the art. Hey, bro, I take Schizo Silva. Taken care of. Not like you might think, but we had understanding. Dude, his got returned to sender. I mailed him his stuff and went to his neighbor's house. I put the wrong address on it. They mailed it back to me. I sent him a picture of it. Bro, I got returned to sender. So it's a little bump in the road. I take care of people, dog. I didn't appreciate this dude going behind my back in the comment section trying to smut me up, homeboy. What's up with that? So, dude, I'm thinking about not even giving him the Splinter now. I'm thinking about letting it sit right here when I get it in a couple days. I mean, he went behind my back and stabbed me, dog. Should I send it to him? Does he even want it? Call me all kinds of names. Even want my doll with my name on it after all you said about me, dog? Why would you take it there? So anyways, be that as it may, Black Southsiders are more into cool to roll with. Pecklewoods ain't tripping on them, dog. That whole issue with the blacks in the 60s wasn't because they had cooties to their skin color. It was to protect us. It's never been about hate. It's always been about self-love. I thought you knew. I'm going to cut the string and let it fly. Peace.